Today on this opportunity to accumulate health, we are discussing tried and true measures to facilitate decreased cold and flu activity in our lives. I'm coming to you live from my basement. So I will not be discussing NyQuil, Dayquil, Tylenol, ibuprofen, cough suppressant drugs, because these agents don't serve to support the body's natural healing process. In fact, they derail it. And they just act to mask symptoms. So we want to support the massive intelligence that is our body, our cells, our immune system, so that we leave illness, when we've had it, stronger and more immune resilient than when we came into the illness. Because the illness is going to come. There's no way around it. All right, remember, this is health education, not personal medical advice. It's good education though. So the first one I want to mention today is vitamin C. Yes, old faithful, tried and true when it comes to reducing severity and duration of cold and flu symptoms. Studies show that it doesn't actually reduce the incidence unless you are an avid runner, skier, or soldier. Then the incidence of the common cold is actually reduced by about 50% simply by supplementing with vitamin C. Amazing. High physical stress demands lots of vitamin C, so increasing the propensity for these people to get sick. So just a daily dose of vitamin C literally could be the ticket to being that other 50% that doesn't get sick anymore. If you do get a cold and have not already been utilizing vitamin C for this great benefit, studies suggest you want to consume 8 grams of vitamin C daily, starting within 24 hours of symptom onset, and then continuing for at least 5 days. And I would take these doses throughout the day. So if you don't like, to eat fruit, then you probably want a supplement with vitamin C as a regular part of your life routine, because your body can't manufacture it. It's got to get it from the external environment. All right, along with this, limiting added sugars and flours, especially if you are sick, if you have an illness, is a great general rule and is paramount, as glucose and vitamin C use the same protein transporter to enter the cells. This GLUT1 receptor actually prefers glucose. So if sugars are high, like in diabetes or via your cake, your cookie intake, the ability of cells to uptake vitamin C can be hindered. All right, second on my list is NAC or N-acetylcysteine. This is an amino acid that serves as a necessary precursor to our body's most potent antioxidant, that is glutathione. So when we get sick, oxidative stress goes through the roof. And depending on your body's or cell's antioxidant status going into illness, you can often undermine the body's capacity to overcome illness. And that can really determine its ability to overcome illness. So there's a clinical trial of 262 people that showed that those who were taking NAC 600 milligrams twice a day were only 25% likely to have symptoms of influenza, compared to 67% of those who did not take NAC. So both these groups tested positive for influenza, but those consuming the N-acetylcysteine were much less likely to have actually symptoms of influenza. That'd be fantastic, right? Get the illness, don't have symptoms of the illness. So NAC, both orally and nebulized form, is great for sinus congestion, for helping clear the burden of mucus on the lungs, because it works as a mucolytic, meaning it breaks down the bonds between mucus, making it easier for the respiratory system, the respiratory tract, to clear the congestion. Every home literally should have a nebulizer. Got to have a nebulizer on board, because a lot of times people can get the NAC, but they can't get the nebulizer in time. And then one of my favorite combos to decrease the intensity and duration of cold and flu symptoms is Zinc and Propolis. Them combined together. In respiratory infections, the addition of Zinc and Propolis has been shown to improve symptoms more effectively than just standard of care by itself. And in children, they've been shown to significantly reduce the frequency of ear infections and respiratory disease. So this is because Zinc and Propolis, they work to inhibit viral replication, they help balance the immune response, and especially propolis, has this strong anti-inflammatory effect, allowing the respiratory tract to get back to ground zero again. Because a lot of times the infections comes through, clear the infection, but then we have the inflammation that's left over that gives us all these terrible symptoms. So as far as at-home treatment category, there are a couple other ones I want to mention, namely the wet sock treatment or the warming sock treatment. You are really missing out if you haven't given this one a try. And I can link an episode that I did previously on this, showing how we do it in our family for the wet socks. Also, steam inhalations. This is where you simply get water, get it steaming. You put 1 to 2 drops of thyme, mint, or eucalyptus essential oil in the water. You put a towel over your head, remove the water from the heating, whatever is heating it first, put a towel over your head and allow that mist to just be inhaled and to calm your bronchioles, help clear the mucus, get drainage happening, especially if you feel like your sinuses are all backed up and like swollen. All right, amongst these specific interventions, it's also important to remember that rest, hydration, minimizing large meals, all this blood going to your digestive tract, excess sugar is paramount to a life that easily clears and gets on by the cold and the flu. We just want to be efficient, clearing those babies out because they're going to come through, but we don't want to end up, weeks and months just enduring this. So let me know what remedies you use in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. And thank you, Mr. Axel, for joining us today. Thanks, Axel. All right, talk to you guys and gals later.